Hi, Ray Hayden here, and this is a video about the ASUS ZenFone 2, and the model is ZE551ML. But apparently the 550 also had the same issue. And what we're talking about is this little symbol up here at the top of the screen is the icon. You click on that and it will reverse from the main camera to this camera, the front-facing camera. Okay, beautification. Good luck on that. Anyways, let me go over to the internet here. And this is the issue that we would see. We would run the test on the front camera. It would say something's wrong and then the front camera is not working. Okay, great. That's fine and dandy. Does nothing to solve the problem. So a bunch of us had gone on the discussion boards and everything and discussed that this, not only does the front camera not work, but the icon to select the front camera doesn't even exist. It doesn't even show up. So what I did is I went over to my from my main screen last night. I was playing around. Let me get back to that image for a second. This was taken this morning, okay? So this image is a screenshot of the front camera working. And so, I got mine working again, and this is the video here is about how I got it to work again. So from my main screen, I was just playing around my phone. This symbol, whatever you have, could be a home screen, whatever it is. If you click on that, you'll end up coming over to your all apps, the apps, all the apps that are on your phone. And I've already scrolled to the left one point because you see I'm on the last page for ZenFone. And the ZenFone Care Center is here. And it had a little red dot up here saying that there's some new messages or whatever. So, I really was just wasting time. And I clicked on it to look. And I didn't really see anything new. A couple of these things here had new things as well. They're gone because I've already looked at them. But assistance, I decided, I looked at the message board. I didn't see anything new that was of interest to me and everything else. And assistance kind of didn't make sense to me, like assistance for what? Maybe they have further details and information and stuff. So I clicked on that and I got over to the assistant page. I'm looking at the top frequently asked questions, which is kind of guess what I expected to see. I don't really care about Pokemon Go and some of these other issues really they meant absolutely nothing to me. But I saw the word assistance sticking up here and I'm like, well, I thought I was at assistance. Well, so here's the assistance thing. You can just touch that and it'll show up, or you can swipe from right to left and there you have it. You're over here now. I saw these different icons here and the different things. I said, well, I'm bored. So I just scroll down and lo and behold, I find a camera logo. And what I think I'm going to see here when I click on this, I think I'm going to see questions and answers. Well, I see some tips down here, but what I really notice is up here. These are the different tests you can do on your phone. And this is the front camera capture test. Now this is the same test, okay, that gave us this image over here. We ran the test failed, and there's something wrong with our front camera. But this is another way that the thing showed up, and I saw it. So I clicked on that, and it brings me, lo and behold, right back there to the front capture test. So I said, why not? So I went ahead and I clicked this start, and of course, I ended up with the red X and something's wrong with my camera. So I backed out of the application and went back into it, pressed it again, and got the same the same result. I got the red X and something's wrong with my camera. Well, it's got this test again button, so I just kept clicking on that, and all of a sudden my screen went black. Well, I thought, okay, I broke something. Something crazy happened. I broke something, whatever. And I'm not sure what exactly happened, but all of a sudden it didn't say that I broke my camera anymore. It said the screen was black. Well, along the way of playing around with this, I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and I'll step back and I will check the front camera. So where is that image there? It's probably here. So I went back and I tried the main camera capture test because I knew the front camera wasn't working. It hadn't worked in months and months. So I figured I'd try the main camera because the main camera worked. I went ahead and clicked on that and I ran the test and I got a black screen. I guess it's like Microsoft's blue screen of death kind of thing, if we remember that. Well, this is the ASUS black screen of death. There's nothing. Well, I played around with this a little bit, and lo and behold, in one of the times I did it, I didn't get a picture. I got a black screen. I didn't even see the settings. I didn't see the flash. All I saw was this. This thing flashed in front of my eyes for a brief second of heaven, of maybe, dear God, I can get this thing to work. And, and then it went black again. So what I decided to do was go ahead and back out to my main screen and try to go into the camera by itself. Now I'm not running a test now. I decided to go into the camera by itself. The camera still didn't work. It did have the camera logo popped up, but I clicked on that and I got a black screen. So I was like, okay, well that didn't work, but something new happened. Something new happened. So I figured anything new is good. So I went back to my home screen. I held the power switch down. It came up with, do you want to shut off? And I said, no, let's go ahead and restart the phone. So you hit that and it says, do you really want to restart? And I said, yes, okay, restart. So the phone restarted. And when the phone restarted, I went back into my camera mode. I hit the front-facing camera button, and lo and behold, I could see the front of my camera. So I could see my camera worked again. All right? So this is what I did. Once again, I started from my home screen. I clicked on whatever logo you have. I probably have a different logo than you. But down here in the center, this is the button you push. You'll get to all your applications that are on your phone. When you get to all that, go look for the ZenFone Care. It should be the last page, right? There's no icons over here. This is indicating I'm on the last page of apparently 5. And I clicked on ZenFone Care. When I got that, I got to the ZenFone Care application, and the assistance icon is what I clicked on. And then I went over here to the word assistance, and then I scrolled down. See the SIM card here and that 3G thing? Boom, there they are again. SIM card, 3G, and below that is camera. So I clicked on the camera thing, and I got to this screen here, and I ran the front camera test. It failed, okay, and then I kept hitting the retest, the test again, test again, test again. I hit it several times, 3-4 times, the screen went black, all right? Then I got back out of it, and I clicked the front camera test, okay? That didn't work either. That failed. It didn't even fail. It went right to black. I saw a warning, or I guess a notification came up on my screen saying that the software had stopped working. Do you want to wait for it, or do you want to exit? So I said, okay, exit, because I didn't want to wait for it and stare at a black screen some more. And I did that. But it was during that period of time when I saw that very brief flash of the rotating camera icon thing so we could switch cameras. And then after that, I repowered my, I restarted the phone from the home screen, and lo and behold, that front camera is working. Now, right after this video, I'm going to put on a short video taken from the camera and the front camera. Now, these videos are not the best videos, but I was just doing it for experimentation or whatever in the first place. So hang on for a second. I'll show you some of that video. But my front camera is working, and maybe if you have a ZenFone 2 ZE551ML or the 550 in either phone, maybe it'll work in either phone. But I have the 551. And this process that I did actually got my front camera back working again. So with that, hang on for that other video. It's coming up in just a second. Hi, Hayden here, and this is that short video that I'm shooting from the camera that's on the front of my ASUS 2 ZE551ML cell phone. And again, I have mine working again. I hope that that previous video gives you the solution that you need to get your front camera working again. It was a quirk. I'd like to take the full credit for the pure genius that I am, but you know, the truth of the matter is it was an accidental discovery. I was just playing around with my phone. I was bored with, you know, I had some time to kill, and I was just playing around with the phone, and I got my front camera working again, and I'm very happy because this isn't the kind of video I want to try to experiment with, but I do want to experiment with different types of video using this cell phone, because I did one video with it and I thought the audio was pretty good. It was good enough to use to make a video with, and that's really the main point here. And you know, but without having the front-facing camera, because I want the viewfinder so I know if I'm in the frame or not. And I'd also like to experiment using the cell phone as a monitor, and that's another video for me to play with. But with that, I hope that you can get your front camera working again. I got mine working just last night. And with that, take care and be well.